time. I think it's about a week or two. So I do apologise for that because I went without any warning. And I think I've missed probably two or three streams now, I think, of the live stitch and bitch. So like I said, I do apologise for that. Pleasant Valley Picker is already in the chat and is saying hi. So hello, Pleasant Valley Picker. As you can see from the title, I have given up on the crochet. I was having, oh, I've just not enjoyed it. And I think that's partly what's put me off coming on stream, was because I didn't enjoy the project I was doing. So I've decided to go back to what I do enjoy, which is my knitting. So that's why I am knitting a cushion. Right, the reason why I'm doing a cushion, right, is because I couldn't decide on a project. I had some leftover wool, and ages ago I was meant to make a pair of these, like, kind of pom-pom cushion things, and I've only made one so far. So we're going to go back and do some knitting. I can see Karen and Zahir's also in the chat. So good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. Yeah, so how has everyone's week been? Mine's been okay. I've been working quite a lot. Tired, but yeah, mine's been okay. The weather's been awful though. It starts off really nice and clear, and then it just rains. And I think I said this on our live chat yesterday. But yeah, so this is the wool that I'm going to be using. So I actually picked this up from Aldi last year. It looked a bit like this. And I had leftover wool. I think I've got another 4 balls of this, but I think the cushion only takes like 4 in total anyway. So yeah, so we are gonna get on with this. I've already cast on. I was worried about this cast on because I haven't done it for ages, and I didn't want it to be all fiddly on stream. So I was slightly worried. So I've already cast on the number of stitches that I wanted. Hi PvP and Z, knit Zia scarf instead. Oh, a cushion. I love the sound of that though. I don't knit. And that was from Karen. So no type of Z. Had a feeling you hated that crochet. Yeah, it was driving me absolutely crazy. I don't hate crochet in general. I just think it was just a completely wrong project for me because I wasn't enjoying it. And I can tell when I'm not enjoying it because normally with projects I will sit down each evening and be like itching to kind of get on with it and make progress with it. With the tie, I wasn't. I just had no interest in it whatsoever. So, and when I know like that's happening, I was just like, no, this isn't right. I need to change up what I'm doing. Yeah, so, and that's what I did. Now this is a little bit of a fiddly wool to kind of knit with, but it's fairly easy once you kind of get the hang of it. You have to kind of hold these little pom-poms in place. It kind of gets easier as the work kind of grows, but it's all knit rows. It's no pattern. It's just like you'll knit every single row, so which is pretty cool. Karen says, chilled out, not done a lot of work, and a lot happier for it. I know, not great business sense, but I'm at capacity. Yeah, I can completely understand that, Karen. I mean, I wouldn't say we've taken it massively easy recently, but we have kind of relaxed a little bit. But yeah, I can completely understand that. We are trying to do things that kind of will kind of make us a little bit happy. Like we are planning on booking a holiday later on this year. I'm going to tell everybody about it because, you know, I'm so excited. We haven't been on holiday for years, and we are going to go. We are going to hopefully plan something for September, and go away in September, which is really, really awesome. I've already got time off work. It's just a matter of sorting passports out and actually booking it. So yeah, mega excited about that. But we are guilty of working a little bit too much sometimes and not enjoying our time off. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, Zahir saying, yeah, sometimes I have to chill. My week in sales have been bad. Been listing the last few days. Takes so long when listing unique items. Yeah, I completely understand that. They're like the listing on the hobby store is so much quicker than it is for like the general store. Um, but then I don't really do the listing on the general store now. Zahir does. Um, but yeah, individual items are definitely take more time. Um, it's nice when I'm doing the RC parts because it's just, not much has to go into it other than like make sure you got the right model number, obviously, description, and because it's new stock, it's like sealed stock, I should say. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to putting the description in. So I completely get that it can take some time. I do love the idea of making a massive crochet blanket. Yeah, I have made one, and it took me forever. And it is on Zara's bed. She has it in her bedroom. And that was when I first started learning how to crochet. I made that because it was like doing a square at a time, which was pretty cool. I like that. Ryan's in the chat also. Good evening, Ryan. This is promoting the old Twitch as well. Just redeem my new video. Fortnite freebie. Oh, okay. You guys are making me laugh because you're over in that chat as well. Question: can we see a picture of what you're making? Not really, because I'm not following a pattern. It's just going to be like a cushion, so I haven't got a pattern that I can kind of show you. It's just a bunch of rows. You'll get to see it when it's done. I'll do a picture. Yeah, I'll do a picture when it's done. But yeah, I would if I could, but I'm not following a pattern, so it's yeah, it's not a simple like I've got a pattern to show you. So no, I can't show you a picture. Karen, Twitch is a website made for streaming. Lots of game streamers on there as well as other types. I would think it's fine as long as he watches family-friendly type streamers. Oh, are you saying about Twitch? Yeah, Karen, we were thinking hopefully Barcelona. We've been looking at it and researching it separately, so looking at flights, accommodation, and booking it all separately. So and we've worked out that getting the flights and then an Airbnb, and we're kind of excited about that. Sorry, my daughter's just come up into the room. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, I might move that camera slightly so you can't see her when she goes up and down the stairs. Sorry, she doesn't want to be on the camera, so I'll just move the webcam slightly so she's not on there. So Zahir and Ryan are both over on Twitch now. Okay. Don't trust him on Twitch. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I think with Twitch, you kind of have I think, like Zahir said, you have to kind of look for the family-friendly one, especially if it's like the children, because you know it's not always appropriate for them, particularly if the streamer's a bit, doesn't watch their language or whatever. I mean, the girls, I think, yeah, the girls have. I don't think they have Twitch, but I think they can watch it. But I've seen a lot of the streamers that they kind of watch And also they use my YouTube um, to watch their videos, so I can see what they've been watching as well, and it gets put on my recommended because they've watched it. So I kind of check out some of that stuff sometimes as well. Um, Not to spy on them, but just to make sure that it's appropriate for what they're watching. So I can completely understand that. Okay. Wow. There's like 3 people over on Twitch now, or 4. Um, so thank you for everyone that's popped in over there. I think it's Ryan, Dave, and Zahir that are over there at the minute. So really appreciate that. Um, what on earth is that? It's gonna be a cushion, Dave. I've shown this. I've shown the one that I've already done on stream previously. Um, well, not the finished product. I haven't, but it's it's gonna be a cushion. It's a pom pom kind of. Well, it's a pom pom wool. So the the yarn is kind of all like in little bubbles, and then when you kind of knit it, it kind of comes out in like this, kind of like that. You see? Yeah. So yeah, it's no, but it's not. um, and I was saying, did I hear the word holiday? Yes, you did. We're planning on going away in September, which I am so excited about. Really looking forward to. It's going to be like our first proper holiday abroad, really, as a family, which is really, really exciting. Can't wait for it. But yeah, we are hoping to go away. Make sure it's before Brexit, if not doing a package. Well, hopefully, yeah. Like I said, I don't know whether it will affect things. I even said that to Zahir. I said, hopefully, that's not going to be a big thing. But if it is, then it is. We'll have to deal with it. Ryan says, been to Barcelona 3 times and I love it there. Yeah, I don't know. I think when we were talking, we just liked the thought of going to Barcelona. So, yeah, that's where we've kind of been researching at the moment. So that's probably where we'll end up going, if I'm honest. Quite liking the look of it. So, I've been to Spain before, but like many, many years ago. Went to Malaga when my grandparents lived out there, which was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. I don't know how many lines I've done now. I've been talking way too much. 2 on the pad. This is the 3rd row, I think. Then the guy who bought the asked me if hey, partial refund of shipping. Oh, have I missed what's going on with Pleasant Valley? Have I missed a comment? Mm-mm. Oh, you think you may have underpriced them? Oh, okay. Man, are you talking about leaving your computer when we're going away on holiday? That you'll be sad to leave it? Really? Is it here? Come on. I have to leave my knitting, man. Let's move that there. So, yeah, with this, it is a little bit fiddly, but you can see like that's 2 rows so far, and it's meant to be quite thick and. She needs a break from you, from you too. Oh, family holiday. Yeah, family holiday. Um, Ryan's asking Zahir over on Twitch if he needs him to look after his PC while he's away. I'm sure it'll be fine. Internet is double-edged sword, so to speak. It's great, but it has its risk. Yeah, completely. Pleasant Valley. Yes, you may have to keep an eye on all 16 threads. Oh my goodness. Are you serious here? You know what? While I'm more concerned about, what we do with the animals, and because obviously we've got to get, probably have Alf at a local dog walker. We've got a lovely lady that has had him previously, and she's really, really good with animals. Well, with dogs, and he seemed to like it last time we went. He stayed there, so we'll probably leave Alf there, and then Kayomi will probably ask the landlord to kind of check in on, because they only live across the road. So, and they've done it previously for us, so hopefully they will do it again. But yeah, and Zahir's worried about his PC. I'll worry about the animals. You worry about your PC. So you're streaming on Twitch too, Beck? Yes, Pleasant Valley. I am streaming on both. I do normally with my Stitch bitches. I normally have Twitch going and YouTube going as well. So I do stream on both. Yes. Zahir's already answered you. See, how far am I behind? Zahir's already answered you. He's in YouTube as well. He's like YouTube and Twitch, so he can comment on both. You would get the travel bug. And that's what I said to Zahir. I said, once I get a passport, you know what, we're going to end up finding that we end up wanting to book more holidays and go away more. But, if it, you know, what's the word? If it keeps me focused, because my mood has been so much better since talking about booking a holiday and planning to book a holiday and things like that, even with work at the moment and the stuff with the office, and it's really, really put me in a positive mood. It's given me something to look forward to and work towards. You never want to feel like you're working towards nothing, and sometimes having like these little goals and things like that kind of help keep you going. And I found that definitely has helped this week, because the stresses of work are still there, the stresses of the business are still there, and it's just nice to have something else on your mind that you can go, actually, you know what, it's all worth it because we're going to go do this. Yeah, so which is nice. How many RC cars you need to sell for the holiday? I've told him he doesn't have to sell any. He doesn't have to. He's saying all of them. Yeah, no, I've told him he doesn't need to. Back to the listings. No. Have you moved your chat on Fortnite to the empty space in the middle right hand side? Oh, is that on Zahir's stream? Yeah, I don't know whether he's moved his chat. You couldn't really see it where it was on the screen, could you? Then again, I am watching it on a mobile. Like when I watch Zahir's streams on Twitch, I'm watching it on a mobile, so I'm not. No, you're not. You're selling. Would look good there, yeah. I may sell one. Well, yeah, that's what I've said to Zahir. I was like, only sell what you don't want to keep. If you've got no intention of ever going out and I don't want to say playing because it's not really playing, but like running them, and you're not interested in like fixing them up or anything like that, then do kind of get rid of the ones he doesn't want, but I'm not telling him he has to sell them at all. If he wants to sell them, he can sell them. If he wants to keep some, he can keep some. It's up to him. Um, Barcelona sounds like a nice break. Yeah, it'll be nice. We're only looking about 5 days there, but it will be well worth the break. So. um, Z, seriously, you'll be on a holiday in a nice holiday in a nice hot country with lots of alcohol. Yeah, exactly. He's not going to worry about that. Um, you will say, "Oh, come on now! You can't have PCs and RCs." Becks, have a word. You know what? If he wants to keep some of the RCs, like I said, it's entirely up to him. I'm not going to tell him that he has to get rid of them. Uh, I just don't do that. You know what? If it's his choice at the end of the day. If he wants two hobbies, he can have those hobbies. I have my hobbies. Question: will there be a chinwag from Barcelona? No, probably not. Is he in trouble? Is on the sofa? No, he's not on the sofa. Is he in trouble? Have I missed something? Has you said something? Um, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. To be quite honest, when we go away, we probably won't do any YouTube, so there probably won't be any vlogs or anything like that. Because we're going to treat it as a complete break. So, yeah, we we won't we won't be doing any YouTube while we're out there. Oops, nearly dropped that. Just streaming. I use automatic food dispenser. No, no, I couldn't do that. He really does like company. He loves having yeah, he likes being around people. So, and that's why I really don't want to put him in a kennels as well. Like the lady who's had him before, he really did have a good time. And you know, and I can tell he had a good time because when we turned up to come and collect him, he was kind of like, "Oh, so you're here, are you? Huh? Um, oh, I suppose I better come home with you." So he was happy to see us, but because she has other dogs, um, she has her own, but she also looks after other people's dogs. So sometimes she can have a number of dogs at the same time, and he just had such a good time with them. Um, so yeah, he's if she can have him, it would be great because I really don't want to put him in a kennel. Just imagine some kid going on Twitch to watch games and finding Beck's knitting stream hilarious. There's quite a few um, ladies and gentlemen actually that stream on Twitch. They do stream like craft stuff because I do follow quite a few people on Twitch that do the same, like do like the knitting streams or crochet or there's this one lady, she does cosplay. She makes professional cosplay outfits, and I love watching hers. Hers are like sewing streams. So she's pretty awesome. I like watching her streams. And so there's quite a few people that actually do this, and plus you can actually put it into a category. So when I'm streaming on Twitch, it comes up as craft and makers that I kind of under the category. So you know, someone who's looking for games won't come across me. Maybe not. um, but yeah, I am way behind in the chat today. I can't keep up. I really can't. It's just ridiculous. It's like, yeah, I'm just so behind. I'm trying to kind of catch up and knit at the same time, but it's just not happening. Booking a holiday gets you to focus. That's why as soon as we get home from one, we book the next one. I think that's a really good idea. I like that. I really do like that. Question: why don't you watch Z on the TV? You had enough of him. I don't watch him on the TV mainly because sometimes he streams with like the living room and conservatory door open, and I don't want him to be able to hear himself on the TV because there is a delay, so he might, it might put him off being able to hear himself in the front room. Because I know sometimes he can probably like hear what TV I'm watching. Then again, he has his headphones on, so maybe not. I don't know. Um, Only joking about YouTube. You two really deserve it. Oh, no, I know. Um, uh, I liked when he got Zahir got that kill the other night, and like, was it yesterday night actually when the chat broke, and he just kept saying, it was like, guys, can't you see that kill? It was just like, I mean, I was typing in the chat, and I don't think he could see what I was typing in the chat. I think Ryan, you messaged Zahir to say you had been typing in the chat as well. But yeah, I think Ninja and PewDiePie broke Twitch yesterday, didn't they? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Oops. See, I've tried to catch up to the chat. I think I'm up to date with the chat. I think. See, I'm out of practice with it. That's what's happened. I missed too many streams, and now I'm like, I get behind with people chatting. Hopefully his new card will help him see them better now. Oh, what the trees, so that he doesn't land in a tree and fall out of the tree. Yeah, maybe. um, Karen says 10 auctions sold tonight out of 134 I had finish. They are all now starting to pay. Question was, what shade of brown a pair of shoes were. Sent a colour swatch of colour it is as an image. Yeah, that's pretty. I think it's pretty good about the auctions. Though we are thinking about doing that more often with the general store. Not so much with the hobby store. It almost seems pointless doing it on the hobby store because the parts. I mean, like we've done things like bundled up a bunch of parts that we really just could not be bothered to deal with, right? Put them at auction, and I don't know whether Zahir's actually mentioned this on YouTube, but they actually sold for like £1 something, and there was about 40 parts. So it's not great, really. But it was all stuff that was a bit awkward. It didn't have like although it had like the model number on like a little sticky label, they didn't have like the carded bits. If we'd taken the time and worked out exactly what it is, we could have probably made a bit more money on it because selling it for £1 something for about 40 parts in a job lot at auction wasn't great. I mean, the postage was covered, we did cover ourselves with the postage, but we really should have thought about that, really. So with RC parts, it's not worth doing that sort of thing on. But saying that, with the general store, it's definitely something that we want to look into more often. Is like how we don't want to be holding on to things. So we're trying to kind of, I suppose, come up with a system where we're just kind of turning stuff over, really. Yeah, that was funny when the chat broke. I kept typing at first, telling Z, but he couldn't see it. Yeah, he couldn't see it. There was like I couldn't see other people's comments, which made me think, okay, well, right, I don't think he can see ours then. Like, if I can't see someone else's comment, but yeah, make sure you get this holiday booked soon, Bex. Get it all sorted, then relax and look forward to it. Yeah, no, we want to sort the passports out first because the only one, the only person in the house that has a passport to go anywhere at the moment is Hannah because she went to New York this year, so her passport is all sorted already. So we need to sort out the passports before we book anywhere. I did say to Zia, I said I don't want to book anything until our passports are all done. So this weekend we're actually going to try and sort that out because we need to get passport photos done. So we're probably going to go and do that tomorrow, I think. And then I think a lot of the forms are online now. Like the actual application is all online now, so that's pretty good. So we are going to try and sort that out, and then as soon as that happens, then we're going to be booking somewhere. Um, and so you should take a look at the NBA finals highlights. It's been pretty good. Lots of it on YouTube probably. Ah, cool. Karen says, I used to like Formula One games when I had a PS2. Still can't drive for Tuffy though. The poor examiner probably did not want to see me again. Oh no. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure you passed because, you know, it was a good test. Um, saying that, I thought I was going to fail when I passed my test. I really did. I was actually surprised um, when I passed my driving test. I really was shocked. I was like, what? I think it's because everyone like I passed my driving test first time, and everyone in my family had taken like 2 or 3 attempts at it. Um, so I was really quite surprised when I passed my test first time. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Most of my auctions start at £3.99 plus postage, other than a few 99p ones. That was a few 99p that was going to be regenerated. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good thing with auctions is like setting like the lowest that you'd accept really, because then that way you're kind of covering yourself a bit. And looking at it with the RC parts, we should have probably done that, like a minimum of what we wanted to get out of them. But to be quite honest, we wouldn't have dealt with them anyway. We would have. Hang on. Yeah, we wouldn't have dealt with them anyway. Yeah, that's fine. It's like that. Yeah. I passed because I didn't have to parallel park. 9 years with a full license and still can't parallel park. Yeah, parking's not my strong point. I haven't driven for so long though, so but yeah, parking's not my strong point either. I think these are out a little bit slightly. Maybe I've not done it properly. We will soon find out. Ah, there we go. See? I wonder if I've gone a bit wrong. No, because it's two there. In each of these gaps between the bobbles, there should be like two stitches. So yeah, there's two there. There's two there. And then there's one on the end. No, that's two there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just as long as it works out. It just looked a bit wrong for a second, but looking at it, it'd be fine. Yeah, job luck to get them out. Sometimes it's about space and clear mind more than the money. Yeah, that's the thing. It was all parts that we weren't going to deal with. It was going to take up time to kind of work out what they were, because sometimes even when you've got the part number, um, it depends on if other people have also got that part, as to whether you can find it and find the proper description, or get it translated. Because if it's on like a different, if you Google it and it comes up with like a different like site in a different language, then you have to kind of translate it, and the translations don't always go across exactly. So I mean, obviously it's good for Zahir, because Zahir kind of will know what it is roughly, but for me, you know, I don't really have anything to do with RC other than just listing it. So I rely on like Google quite a lot, um, to try and find out what it is. And we've been using, we've been finding Terapeak quite useful, actually. Saying that, I think I've dropped a stitch. You know, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Hopefully I can pick it up. It looks like I've dropped a stitch. Or maybe I've just not knitted tight enough on there. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a loose stitch. We will see. We'll see in a bit. See. Yeah, that's two, and now I've got to make that there. And then hold that in place, and then these two. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I kind of feel like I've maybe dropped a stitch, but I'm gonna have a quick drink. That is a fluffy looking pillow. It will be nice and fluffy. I actually really like knitting with this wool. It's very soft. And Karen says, I've just sold my brown sandals. At least they can't say the colour wasn't right. You must know what a slipper diff is by now, Becks. I kind of know. No. I usually only do auctions to clear dead stock. There's a lot of work for a little money. Yeah, I mean that's how we probably want to use the auctions more on the general store, is to clear in stock. I still haven't looked at Terapeak yet. I really should. It's really, really good for finding items that have sold, like getting a bit of a sale history. With the RC parts in particular, it's been really, really good, because I can kind of get an average price of what a part has sold for, so I know that we can kind of be competitive with what we're like asking. Only problem is when you deal with vintage parts, sometimes you don't find other people that have sold them. So sometimes it is looking around on other websites and seeing what they have them on there for, whether they've got any in stock and things like that. So it is stuff that is a little bit, what's the word? Not always. The thing is, the worst thing that we can do is kind of go, right, what's the minimum? Because like with RC parts, we've got like parts that are just like packets of screws. Okay, so we always have like a minimum of what we'll sell for, um, and we try not to price below that. Um, and so sometimes we'll just put it at our minimum for the RC parts. Unless we know it's quite a good part, and then it goes a little bit higher, and then we can adjust the price if we don't think we're getting any interest on it. So things like that, really. I find auction drive traffic to my shop, and I have a lot of stock. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Becca's into it tonight. Obviously enjoys knitting more than crochet. Yeah, I do. I really do. I know I've just put it down for now, but I want to have some tea. So I'm having some tea. Can increase view. Yeah, yeah. I think they can. I think it's like it adds to the activity on the store, which is obviously a useful thing. So if you're getting more people to view your store, then that's good. As long as it translates also into sales as well. So that's good. Sorry, I'm drinking cold peppermint tea because it's gone cold. Because I made this like how long? How long ago? About 7:20. Packets of screws were in the 70s punk band. I don't know, Pleasant Valley. I don't know. If I'm honest, I've got no idea. Do you know what? I think what I've done, I've kind of put this out slightly. Yeah, I have. I'm going to correct it on this row. I think that's the confusion. Because my last stitch on each of these should only be like a 1. And then, so the bobble should kind of appear like at the end, with a row like that. And I've kind of messed up slightly. So I'm going to try and correct it. It shouldn't notice too much. It's a big fluffy cushion. And to be quite honest, I might be able to be creative and hide it. Just kidding, Meg. Well, like I said, I've got no clue if they were. You never know. Yeah, I like knitting quite a lot. I'm glad I've gone back to it. I've still got like crochet projects on the go. Like I'm still just finishing up like the star cushion that I was doing. I will show that once I've finished it. Because I'm using old bits of wool to actually do this star cushion, and it's turned out. I'm quite liking how it's turned out actually. But I think with crochet, I've got to definitely do projects that I'm kind of interested in. Like I've had, where are they? Oh, I don't know where I've put them. Where did I put them? Because I've tidied up in here. I don't think. No, they're not under there. I don't know where I've put them, but I've got a crochet like Minnie and Mickey that I got from Aldi. I don't know where I've put them actually. Oh, that's frustrating. This is what happens when I tidy up. I can see them. 1 second. I've tidied up in this office, right? Well, I'm trying to anyway. So I think I've shown these before actually. So I got these. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and do it in the window. No, you can't see because of my camera. There we go. So like a Mickey and a Minnie. Minnie might be slightly easy to show, but they're crochet projects, and I've still got them in the box, and I do want to do them, but But I've because I've been finding that I'm like not really been into it. I've just dropped a stitch. Hang on, let me just pick that up. Because I've not been into the crochet as much as I thought I would. Like if I'd like the cushion's going really well, like the star cushion, but I've kind of been put off starting that because I think it's going to be a little bit fiddly. So I'm kind of like, oh, should I do it or should I not do it? I might make a video about doing it rather than doing it live. And then I've got these as well that I really want to sit down and do. So that's like more like modern style Mickey, and that's like older kind of style Mickey. Um, so I've got things that I kind of want to do but haven't done yet. So which is cool. Now let me just. Thank you for dropping back in, Dave. And Pleasant Valley says crochet shudder. Yeah, I mean, see, I don't mind it. There are certain projects that I really don't mind it. Like I said, I've done like crochet projects before, and I've enjoyed them. But for some reason, I just could not get my head around the tie. It was just annoying me. I didn't enjoy it, and so that's why I stopped doing it. You know what? It's actually still sat on the coffee table downstairs because I just haven't felt like doing it. Really haven't. I've just put it down there because I was going to do it one night, and then I just sat there and I was like, oh, I don't want to. And that's when I know that I'm definitely not into like the project, because when I've in an evening I refuse to kind of even pick it up. So yeah, you need Mickey ears. Mickey Malik mania. Yeah, no, I do. I think because in Aldi they were doing some Harry Potter things, but I didn't buy any of the Harry Potter stuff because like with the Minnie and Mickey, I know Zara, my daughter, like, and Hannah will like those, and the Harry Potter ones, they only had like Harry and the owl. I'm really sorry, I don't know what the owl's name is. And had they had like some of the other characters that the girls like, so Zara really likes Hermione. Um, I probably would have gotten like a couple of those, but and then I was like, well, I haven't done the ones that I've already bought, so that's why I kind of like no. So the tie will be an unfinished project. It will be for now, unless I can kind of get back into it, unless I can kind of get my head into the crochet again. It will be an unfinished project. And I've got a few of them around the house actually. Like I've got a teddy bear downstairs that I think I mentioned it on last time I was streaming, that I'm trying to finish off. And all I need to do with it, right, is sew it together and stuff it basically. So stuff it and sew it together. That's all I need to do. And it has been sat on my coffee table for probably about 3 or 4 weeks now, because I got it into my head that while I didn't have any like proper knitting projects on, that I'd go back and finish a few bits and pieces that I'd already started, and that I came across when I was like organising like the new drawers in here, so that I could store my knitting away, like and yeah, and I just haven't finished them yet. But I finished the knitting side of it, I just haven't sewn it together, so that's it. Bet Z is heartbroken about not getting his tie. I don't think he's that bothered, actually. I don't think he really cares. Like, you can tell when he cares about something, because like ages and ages ago he said to me, oh, can you knit me a jumper with the Razor logo in? And I was like, oh, I'm not that great at like putting logos and things like that into things. So I said to him, look, I need a bit of practice before I do anything like that. And he kept bugging me and bugging me and bugging me about it, and I still have not gotten my head around doing something like that. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure he's actually that bothered about it now. Um, but yeah, I was just like, look, I can't, I just can't get my head around doing it, because the Razer logo isn't actually an easy logo to try and do. So yeah, I was just like, no. Oops, I'm trying to hold that in place so that it doesn't go everywhere. And then move that one there. And then we can... It's putting these little bubbles in the right place, really. Like holding them in place. See, I think I'm still... maybe not. Maybe that's just the way it is. I always think I should have an extra one on the end. Yeah, and I should. Look, see? I dropped it. See? Let's see if I can fix this at all. Let's put that through there. I knew I had dropped a stitch. I was sitting there and I was like, I swear I dropped a stitch, because I should always end up with like just the one on the end. There we go. That'll do. I might have to look at that a little bit closely. No, Pleasant Valley. I still haven't checked them out. Biff Naked out yet. I haven't. I will do that though. Sorry, I had to go for a few minutes. What have I missed? Not much. Not much. I'm still just kind of rambling on and knitting and dropping stitches, which is not good. I think I'm okay now though. I mean, it's really, it comes along quite quickly, this pillow thing. And the thing is, it looks all scrunched up now, but you want to see, like, I'll show you, like, let's see if I've got it. Yeah. So it comes out like that. That's what it'll end up like. This is like one that I did like ages and ages ago, and I was like, I want to get a pair of these done. So I bought the wool and never finished it off, but that's what it will end up looking like. And you see, like, it comes away really nicely. I like it, and it's really big and fluffy. Like, if I show you like one of the sides, and all I need to do is just get a pillow and like sew it together. So hopefully we're going to have like 2 of those. But yeah, it looks all scrunched up on here, but it ends up like really quite wide. So that's cool. I did mark that row, didn't I? I did. There we go. Because you kind of have to hold it in place, like when you put in the next bubble, like because you've got nowhere to hold it, you kind of got to kind of hold it with your finger. Just to kind of place it. I was watching some more Pink videos last night. She must have been aware of Biff, as I can see similarities between them. That's cool then. I will probably like it then. I really, really enjoy Pink, her music. Saying that, I haven't really heard much of Pink's new stuff. Normally I get her album, but I haven't purchased her albums, like her later ones anyway. I normally do, actually. It's not like me. actually got on Friday. I said a lot of our boot sales are going to be rained off this weekend. The one that I said is normally rained off, they're actually going. So if you heard that, that's my computer making noises. I think it comes through my headphones and not so that you can hear. Um, and we've actually got a boot sale on tomorrow, so that's going to be quite exciting. We haven't had one for like a good couple of weeks because of the weather, and we actually get one tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to that tomorrow. Um, so that'll be good fun. We're gonna try and get there. It opens up at 6, so I think I'm gonna set the alarm for 7. No, 5:30. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting up at 5:30 tomorrow. We'll walk off and then we'll go to the boot sale. So we'll probably be there about 6. Well, 5:30 probably by the time we get there. Both strong personalities with great voices and a wide range of styles in their music. They do, well, Pink especially. I don't know about Biff Naked, but Pink has got definitely a range of styles that she does in her music. So yeah, I agree with that. Have you drove the car yet? I did a week or so ago, and I'm getting to the point where I think I'm going to have to get a driving instructor to help me with my confidence in the car, because I was only in the car for like 5 minutes if that, and it really freaked me out. So I really need to kind of look at getting a driving instructor to help with my confidence in the car again, because I've really been knocked by not driving for so long. So I need to do that. I love Pink. She is fab. I would love to see her live. I really love the fact that she is a strong and, in my opinion, positive role model for young girls. None of this lose weight as quick as possible. No, absolutely. I love Pink as a role model. My girls listen to Pink. I've actually seen Pink live twice, she was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I would definitely go and see her again. Yeah, she's awesome. I loved seeing her live. Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree. But yeah, she is a very strong like female role model. But yeah, I love the fact that my girls actually listen to her as well. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, sometimes I hear them in the bedroom like singing along to her songs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Not that I should actually say that, because she's probably upstairs listening to me going, oh no. I have to admit, I was very dubious, but yes, I enjoyed watching her live shows. Yeah, I know Zahir. Zahir was very good. He came along to her live shows with me, so that was really cool. I love the fact that he actually, Pink is not his sort of music. But yeah. I had just remember back the fan channel with the best quality vids on Amazon Motel One Word. Yeah, okay, no problem. No way, Green Eye, Green Eye's here now. Road trip to see her live. Sophie loves Pink as well. Oh, you know what? That would be awesome. But yeah, she's absolutely. We've seen Kelly Clarkson live as well, and she's really good live. Her voice is amazing, Kelly Clarkson. Zahir pulls Zahir along to that one as well. I think the only one actually that I went with my mum and my sisters was when we went to see Take That. I don't think I could have convinced Zahir to come to Take That. Yeah, we saw her at Hyde Park. We did. She did Wireless Festival. That was a number of years ago. But yeah, and she was incredible with that. And then we went to one of her live concerts as well. I think it was when she was doing her Truth About Love tour. I think that's when we saw her at one of her concerts. I'm sure it was the Truth About Love. Normally teeny bopper stuff, so loves that she likes a small bit of rockish music. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we did see Bowling for Super Wireless, we did. And Gossip and was it the Ting Tings as well we saw? The Ting Tings were really good as well. Um, I'm old as I like seeing people that sound like they do on the CDs. Yeah, I think that I think it's really really important like that they're able to do like the lives that sound like they do on the CDs. I do think it's important that you kind of you know you're able to kind of hear the same sort of style and what they sound like. I get what you mean. But yeah. Right. I we are getting to 8:30. I only stream for an hour. Zahir is also wanting to stream tonight. He's trying to get on Fortnite, so I know he is going to want me to finish up as well. Although I don't think he minds what time he goes on actually, so he's not going to be like pushing me to get off. But I do kind of need to get off as well. Um, oh, have you seen Foo Fighters, Karen? I want to go and see Foo Fighters again. They were amazing. Oh, I bet they were. Hoping this summer to take the kids to a rock festival near us. Yeah, there's a few up here actually that people at work talk about, um, and that would be really cool if we can do one of those. I think it's too late to get tickets now though, because I think they sell out quite quickly. But yeah, we've got a few like little festival concert things that they do up here. Um, so might have to look into that. But yeah, I love. I think live music is really really awesome. I mean, only tribute bands, but if they love it, we will try and get to Glastonbury next time. Oh, that would be awesome. She also covered old Twisted Sister song. We're not going to take it, so you might enjoy it as it's set at a wrestling event. Stingers in it. Oh, cool. If you like Foo Fighters, check out Royal Blood. They are from Brighton. Oh, okay, cool. Um, yeah. Zara likes Foo Fighters. She kind of she sings along to their songs quite regularly. she's she's probably our rocker of the family. She likes that sort of music. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna round this stream up. I'm I'm slightly tired. Um, and plus Tahir wants to stream Fortnite over on Twitch as well. So I am going to go. Thank you to everyone that's joined me this evening. I am hoping to be back on Tuesday, although Tuesdays I'm struggling with the time. I'm going to be completely honest. That's why I keep dropping the streams occasionally as well. Um, so I'm still trying to work out a good time for Tuesday night. Um, so if anything, it will probably be at 7:30. I know I streamed at 7 last time, but I think we finished at the office like earlier on that day, so I'm probably gonna have to go back to starting at 7:30 on a Tuesday night for an hour. So yeah, so it should be back on Tuesday for another stream. And now I'm knitting. I've got no excuse not to come on. Other than trying to make sure my evenings like fit in to what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Anyway, Scott is all about Fall Out Boy. Oh, Zahir likes a bit of Fall Out Boy. He's got a CD in the car that he kind of sticks on every so often. Other than Sofa Wheel Rockers. Oh, Um, Foo Fighters have some good songs. Yeah, they do. They do. Anyway, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I am definitely going to go this time. So see you on Tuesday night.